Hello, and welcome to the information video on stress management for school staff provided to you by the Mental Health and Behavior Support Services Department. As we all know, managing stress is important in any line of work. Although in our profession as helpers and educators, it is especially essential for us to take care of ourselves as we are caring for developing minds. Coming back to school following distance learning and school closure, with the added external stress of the current pandemic, we wanted to provide you with instant access to tools and information that can help you better understand and manage stress, as well as potentially integrate it into your school day or lessons. This video will serve as an overview on educating about stress, identifying symptoms of stress, and ways you can respond to stress. Our hope is through this video, you will be able to learn more about how stress may be impacting you, but most importantly, ways in which you can manage stress in your own life. What is stress? Stress is the body's reaction to any change that requires an adjustment or response. The body reacts to these changes with physical, mental, and emotional responses. Stress is a normal part of life. You can experience stress from your environment, your body, and your thoughts. Even positive life changes, such as a job promotion, graduating from school, or the birth of a child, can produce stress. What is the purpose of stress? Stress is a survival response. Emotions are signals to help us recognize problems. Stress hormones help us fight or flee when we are in danger, but our body's stress response can become a problem when it constantly signals danger about issues that aren't necessarily a threat. Let's take a look at short-term versus long-term stress. Short-term stress is brief but intense. Some short-term stressors include giving a speech, getting into an argument, or studying for an exam. For long-term stress, symptoms may not be as intense in the moment, but the effects are more severe. This is due to stress that has accumulated over time. Some long-term stressors include difficulty on a job, an unhealthy relationship with frequent arguing, or financial difficulties. Triggers to stress. The situations and pressures that causes stress are known as stressors. What causes stress depends, at least in part, on your perception of it. We usually think of stressors as being negative. However, anything that puts high demands on you can be stressful. This includes positive events such as getting married, buying a house, or returning to work after a pandemic. Something that's stressful to you may not affect someone else. So let's discuss why it's important to manage stress. When high levels of stress continue without relief, it can lead to being in a state of distress, compromising our emotional, physical, and mental health. It narrows our ability to think clearly, function effectively, and enjoy life. Being in a constant state of distress exhausts the body, leaving us vulnerable to both physical and mental illness. Feeling stressed? Don't worry. We will discuss ways of identifying and combating stress. Remember that although we may not be able to control all stressors, we do have a choice on how we manage our stress. It is important to remember that our bodies have a difficult time in distinguishing between positive versus negative stressors, and the physical response to stress is similar. So even when we don't necessarily feel stressed, stress can accumulate. It is important to incorporate stress management skills into your everyday life. So let's continue on with how to identify the stressors. It is important to know how to identify stress so you can understand your body more and be able to get it the help it needs. The body identifies stress in 3 ways. psychologically, emotionally, and physically. Let's explore each one. When the body is affected psychologically, you may feel depressed, low mood, or crying often, trouble sleeping or sleeping too much, racing thoughts or constant worry, problems with your memory or concentration, making bad decisions, feeling fatigue, a change in eating habits or appetite, and or an increase in alcohol or drug use. When the body is affected emotionally, you may feel angry, irritable, or restless, feeling overwhelmed, unmotivated, or unfocused, anxious or nervous, and or have a withdrawn mood. When the body is affected physically, you may experience aches and pains, nausea, dizziness, chest pain, rapid heart rate, reduced interest in intimacy, frequent colds or flu, muscular tension, gastrointestinal symptoms, increased blood pressure, sweating, dry mouth, heart palpitations, and or lower immunity. Now that we have identified the ways the body responds to stress, let's look at coping strategies to manage stress. Responding to stress is important to have effective ways so you can calm your mind and body. Let's look at short-term relief strategies. These strategies can be performed anywhere and provide immediate relief. Guided imagery. By closing your eyes and walking yourself through a peaceful scene, you can work on calming your mind and body. Using all your senses to get the full picture, after a few minutes, open your eyes and return to the present moment. Another coping strategy is meditation. There are many different forms of meditation that can provide short-term relief, such as a mantra that you repeat in your mind as you take slow, deep breaths, or by practicing mindfulness that involves being in the moment. Simply pay attention to what you see, hear, taste, smell, and touch. Meditation helps you focus on the here and now and stay in the moment and keeps you from thinking about past or future issues. The next strategy is muscle relaxation. Progressive muscle relaxation involves relaxing all your muscles in your body, tightening and relaxing each muscle group. Over time, you will be able to identify tension areas and be better able to relax more easily. The next strategy is focused breathing. By focusing on your breathing or changing the way you breathe can make a big difference to your overall stress level. Breathing techniques can calm your body and your brain in a few minutes. Some breathing techniques that you can use are the 4x4 or lazy breathing. By focusing on your breathing, this helps your mind stay focused on the task at hand and keeps you from thinking about past or future issues. And lastly, taking a walk. This is a good strategy because it can help you enjoy a new scenery, which can get you in a different mindset as well as the benefits of exercising. Sometimes leaving the frustrating task at hand and taking a short walk can help reset your mind and help you to refocus. Now let's take a look at some long-term stress relief strategies. Developing certain habits can help promote a resilience to stress and increase overall wellness. When we are stressed, we might tend to have emotional eating and reach for the high sugar or high fat foods. Consuming healthier foods can combat stress overall. Making time for leisure activities can help relieve stress. Many times, people feel that their lives are too busy for hobbies, games, or extra fun, But building leisure time into your schedule can help you feel better, and feeling better could lead to performing better. Physical activities is key to reducing stress and feeling good. There are many ways to fulfill physical activities, such as joining a gym, playing in a recreational sport, kayaking, hiking, or walking are some examples. Physical activities can help with your mental health. How do you talk to yourself? How you talk to yourself matters. Harsh self criticism, self doubt, and catastrophic predictions aren't helpful. Positive self talk can help you develop a healthier outlook. It is crucial to learn how to talk to yourself in a more realistic and compassionate manner for your emotional and mental health. Expressing your gratitude can help you recognize all the positive things you have to be thankful for. It also reminds you of the resources you have to cope with stress, and this can be empowering. Keeping a gratitude journal or identifying what you are grateful for at the dinner table are some examples of how you can practice expressing your gratitude. Strategies that engage in problem focused coping. Most stress relievers are focused on changing your emotions, but sometimes you need to change your environment to change the stress. For example, reassessing your to do list can help with your time management skills, allow you to minimize the stressors that you experience, and better manage the ones you can avoid. Having supportive people in your life is key to stress management. Confiding in people in your current network or joining new networks can increase your emotional well being. And lastly, cutting out things that add to your stress. Sometimes getting rid of that one thing that is stressing you out is all you need to experience peace. Our hope is that this information video will serve as the diving off point to a collection of quick video clips that you are able to access at any point in your day as you feel necessary, that can be integrated into your lessons with your students or throughout your workday to assist with stress management and, most importantly, that fit your specific needs. For additional resources, including links to the collection of video clips and additional resources for staff wellness, please visit the Mental Health and Behavior Support Services webpage at www.stocktonusd.net/MHBSS. Thank you for watching our presentation. We hope you were able to collect a few tokens of self-care to deposit into your daily life. And as always, remember, be kind and patient with yourselves.